Hi everyone, I'm Brock. So today let's keep researching on AI company report. So I directly search for the keyword AI companies report and start from the first result. So this is a result, and I just downloaded the report. And the report is created by Gartner. Title is When to Use or Not to Use AI Agents, published on June 2025. This is how it looks like. So I just simply download the HTML file because I don't want the agent to search on web to generate the report, rather than have some existing documentation as a source of truth. Okay, so let's see how Cloud summarizes this report. AI agents Agents hold great promise for organizations, bringing AI and automation to the next level. Actually, if you think about it, each human is just like an agent, right? We can execute different tasks. Yet agentic AI still has limitations and it's not a miracle cure for all user cases. The research provides an assessment framework to demystify AI agents and determine when to use them. Some key findings. First one, market confusion. There is a confusion in the market about what AI agents are. Moreover, the phrase agentic AI is used in many different ways. Vendors use it to agent wash, offerings that are not really agents. In contrast, others argue that agentic AI is only about more advanced AI agents or multi-agent systems. Okay. Second point, power and flexibility. AI agents can be powerful as they bring more flexibility, adaptability, and higher levels of automation. But where are those traits really needed? For most organizations, it is challenging to determine which use cases AI agents make sense for. Potential disadvantages. AI agents may have disadvantages like limited reliability and transparency or higher costs. For some user cases, AI agents may not be good enough, while for others, they may be overkill. Recommendation. Assess the capability of vendor-provided or self-made solutions to determine if they truly qualify as AI agents or agentic AI, and can actually deliver the expected benefits using the Gartner AI agents definition and AI agent assessment framework. Point two, apply criteria. To determine the extent to which AI agent capabilities are needed, apply criteria regarding the complexity, dynamics, and other relative characteristics of each user case. Item 3, consider alternatives. Evaluate and keep an open mind about alternative delivery approaches, such as conventional workflow automation or RPA, robotic process automation, to avoid using AI agents in use cases where they are not the best solution. So I think the thing is that It's not a silver bullet. Humans should take the responsibility to decide at which situation we use, this kind of tools, at which situation we use another kind of tools. I think that's the key, right? No matter how AI agents are powerful, we should clarify, at what time we should use AI agents. Robotic process automation, RPA, means software technology that automates repetitive, rule-based tasks by mimicking human interactions with digital systems. Terminology definition. Item 1, AI agent. AI agents are autonomous or semi-autonomous software entities that use AI technology to perceive, make decisions, take actions, and achieve goals in their digital or physical environments. According to the Gartner AI agent assessment framework, all capabilities of AI agents should be at least at the basic level. Agentic AI. Agentic AI is an approach to building AI solutions based on the use of one or multiple software entities that are classified completely or at least partially as AI agents. According to Gartner AI agent assessment framework, all capabilities of agentic AI solutions should be at least at the emerging level. Item 3, AI assistants. AI assistants are specialized applications or modules in a wider system that incorporate AI techniques to support or carry out tasks as requested, specified and led by external actors, which is human, through a conversational inference. According to the Gartner AI agent assessment framework, at least one capability of AI assistants should be at the emerging level. AI assistants are a subset of agentic AI only if all capabilities are at least at emerging level. But where is the assessment? You should give me where is the assessment, right? Additional key terms. Right, when you say emerging or basic, at least you should tell me what the assessment is. Maybe it's written in the following sections. Let's continue. LLM, large language model, a type of AI model trained on vast amounts of text data to understand and generate human-like text, capable of performing various language tasks. RAG, retrieval augmented generation, an AI technology that combines information retrieval with text generation, allowing models to assess external knowledge based on to provide more accurate and up-to-date response. So you see, actually, how I generate this report, kind of like a retrieval augmented generation, right? Because I provide the source of truth for the AI to search. And then the report itself was generated by LLM. So kind of like a combination. MAS, multi-agent system, a system composed of multiple independent interacting AI agents working together to achieve complex goals. Hallucination. In AI context, when a model generates information that is plausible sounding, but factually incorrect or fabricated. The interesting thing is that when human lie, sometimes it's easy to distinguish, but when AI lie, it's hard to distinguish. It's kind of like if a very knowledgeable person make mistakes or have hallucination. It's actually pretty hard for average people to distinguish, right? Okay, so section 5, let's have a look at the assessment framework. Okay, here it is. Capability levels. The Gartner AI agent assessment framework recognizes that agency and other capabilities are not all or nothing properties. Instead, there exists a spectrum of agent capability levels from minimum to advanced. Makes sense? It's not 0 and 1. It's 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, so on and so forth. Level 0, minimum. Basic chatbots, simple rule-based systems. Level 1, emergent. AI assistants with some autonomous capabilities. Level 2, basic. True AI agents with fundamental capabilities. Level 3, intermediate. Learning and optimizing agents. Level 4, advanced, autonomic. Where's the, okay. Where is the stress?
Autonomous.
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 Autonomous. Autonomous agents operating independent. This definition I feel it can also be used for humans, right? Level 0 means a person can only take actions based on the guidance, right? When people say, hey, you do this, you do that, you do this or that. And when we say some autonomous capability, we're talking about a person who can handle situations he or she never came across before, right? Okay. 6 core capabilities. Perception, the ability to collect and analyze information from the environment. Decision, the ability to make choices and trade-offs between goals and constraints. Actioning, the ability to take actions and execute tasks. Agency, the degree of autonomy in initiating and completing tasks. Adaptability, the ability to learn and adjust to changes in the environment. Knowledge, the breadth and depth of knowledge across domains. Okay. And the most important part is the first 3: perception, decision, action. Okay. So when to use AI agents? The requirements for determining whether AI agents are needed depend on the business context and the user case. These requirements correspond with each of the key agent capabilities. Okay, so complexity of environment. Multiple factors need to be connected and analyzed. Perception. Complexity of goals. Trade-offs between multiple agent goals and constraints. decision, execution variability, diversity in tools, API and their usage, action, degree of autonomy, level of human interaction required, agency, dynamics of environment, frequency of changes and disruptions, adaptability, versatility, diversity of tasks across domains, knowledge. It is an example. So the report provides an example of a travel booking use case to illustrate how to assess requirements. Travel booking. Let me see whether it really provides such a example. Travel. Oh, okay. So you see, it actually did. It did give a example here. That's good. Okay. Yeah. So it tried to explain why AI agent is a good idea for travel booking. Okay. So based on these requirements, an AI agent or agentic is required as all capabilities are at least at level 2. Okay. So this report, based on my understanding, the basic idea is to provide a framework to define the ability of AI agents and use this framework to decide at which time is a good time to use AI agents and when not to use AI agents. When you first item 1, situation 1, AI agents are overkill. When use case requirements are low with respect to agent capability levels, in such situations, conventional automation solutions may be a better choice. Indicators: stable, structured operating environment, static, well-defined goals and conditions, deterministic. Okay, well, the stress of the pronunciation. Let me see. Deterministic.
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 Deterministic. Deterministic. Routine execution. Predefined tasks with limited deviations. Okay, so the basic idea is that if your task is clearly defined, goal is clear, environment is simple, then you just use a traditional, if-else automation process, right? Situation 2, AI agents are not ready. Despite progress, AI agents are not expected to become a cure-all every time, anytime soon. Goals, tasks, or contexts may be so complex or risky that AI agents are not feasible, and while humans are still very much needed. Other criteria: costs, need for human touch, unreliability, real-time performance, responsible AI. sustainability, organizational readiness, technical and data readiness, vendor readiness. So AI agent sweet spot. As AI agents are not suitable when requirements are either too low or too high, there is a sweet spot for their application. Single vs multi-agent system. A multi-agent system, MAS, is a system composed of multiple independent interacting AI agents. MAS can have different architectures and control structure, from deterministically orchestrated by a central AI agent to decentralized structures. When to consider MAS? Requirement. The requirement is higher capability levels are harder to meet with single agent. Complex or dynamic environments favor MAS. Robustness and resilience. Multiple agents can compensate for disruptions or malfunctions. Reliability. Different agents can perform same tasks and compile results. Reuse. Specialized agents can be recombined for different goals. Re-architecture. Future AI IT architecture may become fully agent-centric. SWOT analysis. Strength. Higher automation levels in traditional RPA. Greater flexibility and adaptability. Can handle complex dynamic environments. Continuous learning and improvement. Reduced human intervention for routine tasks. Weakness. Limited reliability. Lack of transparency and explainability. High operational costs at scale. Latency issues for real-time applications. Energy consumption concerns. Opportunity. Automation of previously impossible tasks. Enterprise-wide autonomous operations. New agentic-centric IT architectures. Integration across systems while orchestration agents. Competitive advantages through early adoption. Threat. Regulatory. Oh God. Regulatory.
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 Regulatory. Regulatory compliance requirements, market confusion and agent washing, security and privacy risks, cascading failures in complex systems, skills shortage in implementation. 5W analysis. What is AI agents? AI agents are autonomous or semi-autonomous software entities that use AI techniques to perceive, make decisions, take actions, and achieve goals. Why use AI agents? To bring higher level of automation, flexibility, and adaptability to business processes that conventional automation cannot address. Who should use AI agents? Organizations with use cases that have moderate complexity, while traditional automation is sufficient, but current AI technology can handle the tasks efficiently. When to use AI agents? When use cases requires fall within the sweet spot, not too low and not too high. Key indicators include dynamic environments, complex goals, and need for adaptability. Where to apply AI agents? In business context requires multi-factor perception and analysis, trade-off between multiple objectives, variable execution paths, adaptive learning from feedback. Okay, yeah, it has some visualized diagram. Agent capability levels. Okay, so level 0 minimum map to chatbot. Level 1 emerging. Level 1 map to AI assistant. Level 2 basic map to AI agent. Level 3 intermediate to learning agent. Level 4 advanced map to autonomic agent. Should you use AI agent? Okay, here's a decision tree. Decision flow. Is the task complex and dynamic? Are requirements too high for current AI abilities? Is transparency and explainability required? Can non-LM technology be used? Is real-time performance critical? Is budget sufficient? Keep human involvement. Use traditional software. Okay. And a single agent vs multi-agent architecture. So single agent, just task 1, task 2, task 3. And a multi-agent system will have multiple agents. Okay, so they work on specialized tasks and they collaborate with each other. So we need an orchestrator. So in my case, when I work on the visual novel generator, I'm actually trying to use a multi-agent architecture. Of course, at this moment, it's still very primitive, but the goal is that, okay, agent 1 just specialized in generating image. Agent 2 specialized in generating background music, whatever. And my program is focused on how to, orchestrate them together. AI agent anatomy and anatomy. Oh gosh. Anatomy.
Anatomy.
Okay. So it's basically 4 parts, huh? Oh no. It's 6 parts. Oh no, 5 parts. First part is environment. Second part is perception. Then knowledge, decision, action. Right? And the environment includes user prompts, documentations, perception based on NLP, and natural language processing. Knowledge include RAG system, memory, decision like LM, reasoning, planning, action like use tool response generation, then output. Make sense? Okay, so based on Gartner's framework, the following naming conventions are recommended to reduce market confusion. Naming structure is the original report. Talk about naming structure. It did. Interesting. Yeah, so it did mention the naming construction. So it's not a hallucination. It did mention the parts which already exist in the documentation I provide. So for minimum, you shouldn't call it as agentic, AI agent, AI system. You should call it chatbot, conventional system, avatar. For emerging, you can say AI assistant, like AI assistant, AI coding assistant, personal AI shopping assistant. Emerging plus can call agentic AI. Agentic AI for sales, agentic software engineering. Basic plus AI agent. AI agent, AI buying agent, learning AI agent for logistics. Each human is an AI agent, right? And the ability, even two humans are both AI agents, but the ability is vary a lot. I don't know. I don't expect the industry will follow the naming examples, the naming conventions, because everyone want to use agentic to attract customers, to make it sound fancy. Okay. Conclusion, key takeaways. These are not miracle cure. They have a sweet spot for applications between requirements that are too low and too high. Item 2, terminology clarity is essential. Use consistent definition to avoid agent washing and market confusion. No, companies won't care about agent washing. They just want to attract the customers. Item 3, assessment before adoption. Use a Gartner AI agent assessment framework to evaluate capabilities and requirements. Item 4, consider alternatives. RPA, workflow automation, and traditional software may be better suited for some use cases. Item 5, multi-agent systems for complexity. When single agents cannot meet requirements, consider MAS for robustness, reliability, and reuse. Okay, future outlook. The report suggests that future IT architecture may become fully agent-centric, while all user interaction happens through AI agents. All orchestration agents interact with existing enterprise application. Kind of like a secretarial, right? Those C-level, officers have a personal or several personal secretarial. And in the future, everyone will have an AI secretarial. I think that's reasonable. Multi-agent systems enables autonomous business operations at enterprise level. Okay, sounds good. Recommend actions, assess, define, prioritize, build readiness, monitor. Okay, fine. The last part. Some job recommendations. First one, Salesforce. I think I applied Salesforce recently. Let me check. Right. Yeah. I applied this month. Skip it. VVH. Oh, what's this? I don't know. But let me check their website. Okay, so what position you recommend here? Solution engineer. Interesting. The only position they are opening is solution engineer. Let me see. Okay, sounds interesting. It doesn't mention, sponsorship stuff. So I can try it. This is called custom solution engineer. Like it, maybe it. Okay. Second one, Confluent. Yeah, I don't apply for it so far. So let me see. Senior. I'm not sure I can qualify for senior, but let me look at the job description first. Okay, 5 years or more. Mm, Rare. Okay, this is senior pro. Let me search for a solution engineer. Okay, only have in the United States. Senior. All of these are senior. Do they have just a normal? Uh, Let me search solutions engineer. Senior. All okay, so every position is senior. Gosh. Let me look at the details. Okay, maybe I will give it a try. Okay. Actually, since they are both are senior solution engineer, maybe I can try. Oh, so that's the cost. Okay. The application entrance is different. Interesting. Let me have a look at it. Okay, this is for West Coast. I like it. And this is remote United States. Okay. Yeah, maybe I will. Yeah, maybe I will try this one instead. So concluent and fluent senior solution engineer. Okay, sounds good. And one interesting thing is that in Google search, right, my keywords is AI companies report. However, in this report, it doesn't mention any specific, name at all. Specific company AI company name at all. Well, so there's still some boundary of the search, right? Okay, it's also some comparison between different positions. So the priority one is Salesforce, Vivid, Snowflake. Okay, good, fine. Okay, some other research and companies to monitor. Yeah, I think this is pretty much solid report. That's it. Thank you.